Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
All fuel of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Sanders.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Pick by Cartwright, pass to Slaughter. Garner, Sanders covering. And that one's good. He's got 6.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Sanders has got 4 points this quarter. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Freak number 1.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
He used that pick to get in close. 8 points for him.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
There's the screen. Up off the screen. Humphrey's off the pick and hammers it home.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Gardner passes to Slaughter. Shoots a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start.
Now here's Winslow. He's got 8. Hansen, an easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 6.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Clock at 6. Here's the floater. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Yeah, you know, they split the season series, Greg, and you look at it, was it matchups? Perhaps good fortune or luck? Tonight we'll increase the sample size by 1 game and see who comes out on top. In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league ranking. 6th in rebounding, 8th in second chance points. And they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
And they've been strong in the rebounding department, up in the top 10, and it's just not one guy. Really, it's been about the entire group collectively.
To the left side wing. And Sanders, here we go. Here's Dame. The shot is off. And they going the other way now. Here's Smits. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The feed to Winslow. To the left wing. Pulls up from the corner. Here's Garrison. Makes it off the glass.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And Sanders, here we go.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
.130 left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint.
That's a walk.
And he gets the bucket. He has 6.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
On the wing, Irving. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Jacks up a 3, and that one's good.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Childress is checked in, and it's Carson in for Irving. And Miami also making a switch. Cartwright's checked in. Good.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
To the left wing. Dishes to Samuels. Pick by Cartwright. Pass to Smits. Shot clock at 6. I'm either. Sanders. Missed. And as
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier
and thanks again
girls.
for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Cavaliers leading by 22. On the court for the Heat. To the wing right side. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
There's a screen. Intercepted. Here's Hansen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smits. No good on the 3. Cleveland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. There's the dish to Sanders. Pass to Carson. Here's Dame, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Now the pass to Cartwright. Passes it to Smits. Nailed from three-point land.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Back to Sanders. To the wing right side. No good from Childress.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Shot's good.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
The Cavaliers leading by 23.
Move the ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. He dishes it to Sanders. Swiped it away. Sanders with the steal. Here's Carson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Shots good by Samuels. Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Hansen. He feeds it to Childress. Good on the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Kicks it to Samuels. To the inside. Clock at 6. Shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. To the middle. They swipe it. In transition, here comes Miami. And it's Smith's missing. Cleveland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And Sanders, here we go. Got it. Good job in the low post. Sanders has got 14 points here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's the pick. Here's Smits, defended by Childress. Pick by Cartwright. Just 5 on the clock. Gurovich. The three-pointer, no good. Cavaliers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Sanders. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Puts one up from 19. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting.
Good win, good win, good win. What dog, yeah. Good win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Gordon, player of the game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, let's get to a hoop. We got to be better at knocking down open shots. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.